What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be installing some new fog lights on my 2019 Ford F-150. If you missed my last video, this is a high mileage F-150. It has 175,000 miles on it, and I've owned it for a couple years, and I've just now decided to do a little bit of a build on it. So we're doing an OEM style, OEM plus type build. In today's video we're going to be replacing the fog lights on my truck that have been broken since I bought it. They have not worked. They've always had some moisture in them, and I've had a fault code for the last 2 years saying that the fog lights aren't working. So what we're going to do is replace them with some MORIMOTO XB fog lights, and these are going to be a huge upgrade and should last the rest of the life of this truck. So I'm excited to get these installed. All right, so these are the MORIMOTO Evo Plus XB Type F2 fog lights. And the plus in Evo Plus means that we're going to get both yellow and white light out of these, and you'll be able to switch it with the stock setup in the truck, the stock switch for the fog lamps. Right out of the box, these things look great, and they honestly feel pretty good. They feel like they're made of quality materials. They're pretty heavy, so I'm pretty excited to get these on the truck. The install process is super straightforward. They're completely plug and play. I think it's literally like just a screwdriver and maybe a pry tool that you're going to need for these. So it's going to be super straightforward. I'm going to link their install video down below just in case you guys want to follow the official install video. I'm probably not going to do a super detailed install here, but I'll show you guys how to install them generally speaking. And if there's any gotchas, I'll let you know. But I think this one's going to be pretty straightforward. So I just noticed the MORIMOTO design with the cord here is actually a lot better than the OEM design, because I don't know if you guys were able to see when I was pulling this out, but the front cross member on the bumper was very close to that plug, and it made it hard to unplug the light to get it out. But with this, you'll be able to just kind of plug it in and won't have to worry about it. You'll have a lot of clearance. So I think this is going to be easier to install and take out if you ever needed to take it out. But I do like the design on this better. So for the next part of the install, we need to plug these into the plug on the truck and see if they work. You need to figure out which is the positive and negative, and then you put those into the plug the same way that you need to. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then the rest of it should be a breeze. Alright, so as you can see, we got both sides installed with the new MORIMOTOs. They look great, super easy install, pretty straightforward. The hardest part, I would say, is just getting the little spring in place once you get them installed, and then getting the screw up through the spring and kind of just getting the screw started is probably the hardest part. So in the instructions for these, for the color switching from yellow to white or vice versa, the instructions say to press the fog light button and then wait a minimum of 3 seconds and press it again for the color to change. I actually found it's the opposite in mine. This is a 2019 Ford F-150 XLT, so maybe it's a little different on different years, different trims or something, but I found that clicking the button quickly is what changes it. So as you can see there, we have white. So if I press it off, wait 3 seconds, and then press it back on. They're still white, but if I quick double press it, then we get the yellow. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if the instructions are different or something's different with the truck or the lighting panel or what, but functionality still works. It's just a little bit opposite in how I get the color to change. So now we just need to wait until it's dark out so we can adjust them to the proper height. They have instructions on how to do that, which involves basically measuring from the floor to the middle of the light and then saving that measurement, parking your truck 25 feet from a wall, having the light on, and then making the beam of the light, I think, go 4 inches below that on the wall. I'll double check before, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So sounds pretty straightforward. We just got to wait until it's dark out and we should be able to get them all adjusted and they should be good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the review portion of this video. Starting out, like I mentioned earlier in the video, these things are built very well. You can tell just by holding them in your hand with the weight of them and the feel of them that they are quality materials. And again, like I said earlier, I do think the design on them is a little bit better than the OEM one as far as the plug is concerned, just because of the space that you have to work with and the ease of installation is much better with the MORIMOTO than the OEM. As far as looks, they look pretty similar to the stock ones, other than my stock ones were pretty shoddy and messed up. They were broken, busted, had moisture in them, but these ones look pretty good and they really fit in with the theme of my build here for an OEM Plus or an enhanced OEM style look. So I'm really happy about the look of these fog lights on the truck. I think they look great, especially with the nice clear lenses and the slightly darker housing. I think they look great. As far as functionality goes, obviously I think these are night and day better than the OEM. I much prefer the cooler and brighter white light that the MORIMOTOs put out as opposed to the softer warm light that the OEMs do with the kind of like stock halogen look. I do think the LED look is a lot better and a lot more functional. It throws a lot more light and they're much brighter overall. In addition to that, it's awesome that you're able to switch between white and yellow light. You can use these in different scenarios. You know, white is pretty standard. Yellow, a lot of people like to use when they're off-roading or in dusty conditions. So it's nice to have the choice to kind of switch between them if you want, or if you just prefer a different look as you're running them. I think these are a great pick for that reason, that you're able to kind of switch it up a little bit if you want to. And like I said, as far as like quality and whatnot, these things are much brighter, much better than stock. And honestly, if you're thinking about upgrading fog lights on your F-150 or any other vehicle for that matter, I think these are going to be much better than any of the cheap ones that you could buy on Amazon, and these will last a lot longer. Like the saying goes, buy once, cry once. And honestly, these are priced pretty well for the market, so I would definitely recommend going with these if you are looking into some fog lights for your vehicle. With that said, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. As always, I'll have everything I used in the video linked in the description below. I'll have a link with MORIMOTO MORIMOTO to some Ford F-150 stuff for this generation, so you can check out all the stuff they have to offer. And I'm really excited to be installing a little bit more of their lighting in the next video or two that I'm going to be creating here. We're going to be doing a tail light, some bed lights, and some license plate lights, so I'm excited to get those on the truck as well after installing these fog lights and seeing the quality stuff that MORIMOTO is putting out. But otherwise, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.